Supervisors are the backbone that keeps the company together. If scheduling is part of your job description, here are a few techniques. Be creative. Don't schedule security officers into overtime. If a client is unhappy with one of your officers, replace them with another officer. Post goes open on your shift and you have to find a replacement. Since security officers are not sitting on shelves waiting to be scheduled, most of the off-duty officers have already worked a 40-hour-a-week schedule, and then assigning them automatically gives them an additional 8 hours into a 48-hour schedule. 8 of those hours will be at time and a half. When you have a good relationship with your officers and they understand the importance of getting to work on time, you're in a whole lot better shape than the supervisor that doesn't have a good rapport with their officers. It's by using escalating counseling. The first time an officer is late, apply constructive counseling. The second time an officer is late, you need to apply a tougher counseling and documentation. As I mentioned earlier, your company has a lot of expenses besides payroll. Liability expense is a huge expense, and it's the next highest one. Liability insurance is used to protect the company if they get involved in a lawsuit. In the security guard industry, most lawsuits are caused by some security officers' neglect or their poor job performance. Sometimes, an officer could make an unintentional mistake that could cause a lawsuit. All of that sounds like you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. But that's not necessarily true. Let me show you a partial list of liability suits common in the security guard industry. Once a security officer is assigned to your squad, evaluate them as soon as possible. If after giving post orientations, you feel that the security officer may not be suited for the job, give them a post orientation again. Negligent retention is similar to negligent hiring. The difference is that the plaintiff sues and accuses the company of knowingly keeping an unfit officer working on their post. If you feel that the security officer is not performing as required and is a liability, you need to document that and advise management. This is when the plaintiff sues, accusing the company that after the officer committed the offense, they didn't provide any discipline. For example, a security officer working in an office building, front desk, or checking IDs fails to screen the people coming in. If the officer was counseled and it was documented, you have some evidence.